Alright, morning, everybody.
Good morning.
Uh, we're gonna start out with some maintenance stuff. Finish-mower or brush hog mower, I don't know what you call it, it's fixed. It's running, good to go, so I suggested mowing around the lake as much as possible while it's dry. When I have a chance. Just get it cut back or get looking good again. So in the future, if it comes back, we won't have weeds showing all through. I'm gonna go ahead and have them start doing equipment checks and prepping for mowing season. Make sure we have all the blades sharpened or whatever we needed and tune-ups or whatever. I think last year we had a little issue with some things, but just minor.
When the mowing season, when it actually does start raining, you need to be careful and you actually need to let it overgrow a little bit before you do the first cutting, just because everything is so thoroughly dead and like everything is sand now. You want the grass to come back and establish in the sand, so.
We do that, people.
I don't care, like, it doesn't matter if people have a fit, like, I don't want my grass cut in my yard too early because I want the grass to actually like establish and seed.
But yeah, just gonna make sure everything's good and ready to go. So, like I said, it's not a right now thing, but I like to do a little bit earlier than usual. It starts in April.
I can hear you.
Oh,
We'll sit over here, why you sitting so
Yeah.
far away?
you look closer there,
Oh, okay, it's Monday.
young man. Yeah, it's Monday.
Most of us put deodorant on.
We're still waking up.
Waking up, yes, I understand.
Yeah. Moving forward, campsites, there was a few people that had no water, all pipes froze. Luckily, we didn't have any breaks. But I think suggesting for future, maybe getting some
We can get
heat wrap.
I mean, it hasn't been a high priority since I've.
No,
Yeah,
yeah, this is the first, yeah,
that's out of a breeze.
Oops, Trace.
so
Open the door, it's open.
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 Cole,
It's the other place.
But
I mean, the question is, do we want to actually do heat tape or can we just cover them up? This is the question.
that I don't know,
I mean, that's just something, you should just have some pipe insulation in a maintenance available, and don't do it now, cause it's too late, but like, if you have a winter like this, it's
big pool noodles,
just, yeah.
Do a great job.
wrap them pool noodles.
Another thing is
Just
just,
like-
What are you wrapping?
Pipes,
The
crack.
camp pipes froze
how
over.
many valves
Oh,
do they
do
have
they?
there?
Yeah.
I don't remember now. Do they have a?
Those would be a good thing.
Well, we're obviously gonna have to come up with an emergency plan for freeze warning, because we need to tell people that,
Yeah, Emily set
Keep-
something up and emailed out,
yeah, but we need.
It was too little too late
No.
though.
Yeah,
We need to do a more
we need to
elaborate,
do-
thorough one about leaving faucet dripping outside or something.
Yeah.
yeah,
Some things. Just never occurred when we were doing
no,
emergency plans that,
I mean, I moved to Florida
but,
thinking I would never have to worry about it again.
well, I mean,
It's coming
maybe
out.
10 years ago, I had a motorhome down in storage.
Yeah,
And I did have it freeze and it broke my, my truss
oh,
in it froze it and destroyed it. So
yeah,
it has happened before. It's just normally it's one of those situations where it's not just cold at night, it stays cold during the day. So it's obviously you're freezing.
You know what I was wondering about was some of the homes that are empty.
That's the problem. That was one of the problems.
yeah,
Oh, you guys did find out about, okay.
Yeah, we had,
yeah, there's
So I'm
quite a
thinking,
few.
gosh, what if something's broke inside one of them and the water's just flowing and flowing and
well,
Yeah,
flowing?
we
maintenance.
don't know about that.
How many of them? We had to buy more stuff.
Well,
It
the
was-
homes that are empty, cause like I plan on
Fine,
spending
that's fine,
20
fine.
days every month in North Carolina now, I intend to shut the water off to my house. Before I leave every time, like, people should not be leaving their home and leaving the water running in their home pipes. Regardless whether it's winter or not,
No,
cause if a hurricane or tornado comes, same thing. Pipe
no,
bursts
it
and-
ain't. All that water is just sitting there in the pipes.
Yeah,
I mean,
I mean,
so
maybe they do shut them off,
Just-
I don't know.
we need to,
settling, it's
send out
stagnant water.
instructions and like remind people every 3 months. If you are not a full-time resident here, or if your rental is sitting empty, you need to do these things, shut off your water, do this.
It's a great idea.
Cause people forget and
They
or
do.
don't care.
Yeah, so maybe we just get some rules for future. Maybe it won't happen again, who knows?
Well, winter's not over yet.
I know,
I mean, we
Well,
had,
no, we're not dipping below, cause I'm looking when I can put my flower pots back out. Tonight is the last night it's supposed to dip below 40.
oh, I'd heard.
So we should be safe after tonight.
According to the TV, it's not gonna get below 45.
Yeah.
Hey, tomatoes are dead,
Like I said, I mean, that's why I never thought about, I mean, I moved to Florida, not thinking
wind chill.
I have to ever worry about it.
I've gotta have everything, it's gotta regrow.
But I did find on my main water line, my secondary one, I do have heat tape on mine.
Oh,
is it
wow.
plugged in?
I don't know. I don't know where it goes to. So I'm guessing it's plugged in.
Mhm.
I mean, it didn't freeze. So I'm guessing it worked. But yeah, so it must have happened in the future.
Yeah, like I said, in the
Or
past, that has
Yeah,
happened, or for.
yeah, yeah, I was shocked to see that. But,
I
So,
do, something
yeah.
to bring up, Julie.
We have to leave.
Okay, that's what I wanted to know.
he did. Kept in place, so. All right. Moving forward,
We're gonna be putting the sign up at the,
this.
we got it put together on Friday.
Oh, okay.
The why?
Hopefully today will,
You gonna paint it or leave it?
well, it's wet wood, so.
Oh, you can't paint it yet.
So I guess we'll just have to put it up and, maybe, 2-3 months. When it dries out, we can paint.
Paint what? I can't hear you.
Sign.
See,
The
it's
sign.
mumbling.
We're putting the sign up at the
The why?
with
Yeah.
the programmable
The
display.
bingo, this one, the bingo committee bought, or donated
nice.
money for. Yep. So. Yeah, that's gonna be nice. All right,
I mean, there are other things that we haven't finished that, like, we were gonna be painting all of the signposts for the campsites, different colors. You never finished making number signs, like you got 1 and 2, but then didn't get all.
All I
the way
can,
done.
all I can tell you is the same thing I keep saying, is we can't keep adding projects or we can't get them
I know,
done.
but this was something that was on the list last year that.
And the sign we're putting up, I started 3 years ago. So.
Yeah.
I mean, I've been doing nothing but the damn office.
Fund for the maintenance team.
I mean, we got a huge project in the office that I don't even have a clue how. But we do need, flooring.
Yes,
We're literally to the point,
yeah, we're gonna have to schedule a date with you to go to Home Depot.
Okay.
Here soon. And they do free delivery, so why waste our truck fuel and put that weight on the trailer? Deliver it for free. So
Mhm.
they can just deliver it. In my eyes. All right, moving forward, there was a couple of things.
Is that it for maintenance? Cause I have a maintenance thing.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so this didn't, I don't recall this happening last year, but we had a lot of, I guess you would say, minor windstorms this winter. I have no trees in my yard. I got all the leaves from here into my yard. And I cleaned them up. But then another windstorm came through and blew more leaves into my yard. And I know Donovan got into a scuffle with somebody who also doesn't have trees in their yard wanting to blow the leaves out. So is there any way we could set up that, like, if I blow the leaves out of my yard over into across the street, that you guys can take the leaf thingy and collect them?
I object.
Yeah, I don't,
We pick
You
up-
object to the common ground
That
trees.
you know which leaves go where, so.
I mean, the leaves are gonna
I mean,
blow.
Everywhere I live,
No matter
you
what.
got leaves in the yard,
I
you
mean,
rake them up and get rid of them.
Look at my driveway, my
Darcy,
driveway.
It's happened to us 3 times. Tim has cleaned
Full
them
of
up 3
sand.
times. He
Yeah.
also talked to Donovan.
But before that last windstorm, maintenance did go and do the, whatever that rake thing.
Yeah, I
It's
know,
all-
but then the wind just knocked more leaves off the tree that were
Yeah.
still there.
I mean, you
And it
can't
was
help
whipping every which way.
what Mother Nature does.
Frustrating.
I mean,
Well,
yeah.
But if they rake them up, can they pick them up so they don't get blown everywhere?
Yeah, they're supposed to pick them up. Yeah. Yeah, there was a couple piles that were left, but
Mhm.
I don't know. They just didn't have a room or what happened, but there was piles left. So, yeah, they're supposed to be picked up after it's done.
So make sure I'm understanding. We have leaves that are falling either from the grounds of common grounds or other people's properties, and
It's
the
our
leaves are
bill.
blowing onto other folks. And what Darcy was suggesting is that if she doesn't have any trees, can she blow them onto the common grounds as the people are going through to do it?
Yeah.
So that,
I mean,
Just-
everybody,
okay, I just was making sure I understood what it was.
everybody in here blows them all into the street and then we have to pick all everybody's yards in. So,
We pick ours up, put them in bags.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like it happens like
Well-
every single day,
no,
all
it
day.
happens.
I mean,
No, but literally, I had just filled 3 bags full of leaves, and then 2 days later, on that Saturday, we had 50-mile-an-hour winds, and
Yeah.
now my yard is full of leaves again. And I don't have a tree.
I have palm trees, but I don't have the leaves.
well, I don't have sand and,
You do now.
yeah, I gotta
You do.
literally,
Oh, you got a beach.
yeah. I mean, my driveway was nice and clean, now it's completely full of sand. It's a sandbox. Actually, the kid was playing in my sandbox.
And every cat's going, ooh, litter box.
Yeah. Just,
Yeah,
just
I understand.
nature of the beast,
I know, I looked out there and went, oh God, not again.
yeah. So. Alright.
Okay, sure.
Alright, anything else for maintenance?
A paper towel for the men's bathroom out next to the pool. We need one still to get one.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, you got this. A lady
And-
come up to me.
We have 2 in the men's bathroom. One is not even used.
Figure out if the new one works, where did we put the new one?
I don't know where they put it. A lady come up to me Saturday. She said the light. Ladies bathroom in the hallway of the pool bath is not working, or there is none.
I don't know. I've never gone into the ladies'
Yeah,
room.
that's, I don't know. So I'm gonna get with the maintenance this week and
Okay.
figure out. She said that to turn on the light, you have to go through the whole hallway and it's
Mhm.
pitch black.
Well,
So I don't know
men's
if there's a
bathroom,
light
same
in there
thing.
or if there's no light in
Well,
there.
why is it in the pool bath after dark?
It was a renter,
It's dark
maybe
in
they,
there during the
yeah,
day because there's no light windows.
I mean, it's a.
It's
bathroom.
dark for the men's room.
The bed,
You have to go all the way
Put-
through the
put-
hallway,
put-
turn on the light.
put-
in the hall though, the
Photos.
men's bathroom has light on all the time.
Is that,
So when you
Oh,
walk
okay.
in, it turns on.
No,
Oh,
I
It
don't
does
know.
at night.
I don't know about
I
that
mean, we got
because
those
all I
timer
know is
switches
it's
on there.
dark
I
every
mean, I
time
don't
I
know
walk in there and that's,
Why,
and the only light
Yeah,
is
yeah.
it's
Put it
coming
on
through the
that.
screen door.
you know,
yeah,
That's the
I
only
mean, that
thing I
was-
know.
she had a concern about it and I told her.
I'm not
I'd
arguing with you. I just-
Look
No,
into
I
it
like-
and address it as much
Have
as
you ever paid
possible.
attention to
I
it?
didn't know if there was a
There
light
is
in
a
there
light in
before.
Need
Or
to
if
see if
No,
it
never
lights
been
up.
on it.
the problem is that
Okay.
the entrance to the bathroom was from in
So
the
you got that big
building.
long hallway.
And there used to be a door right next to
Oh,
the
okay.
switches coming from the
Alright.
building.
Alright.
So it made sense in 1970.
Yeah.
I mean, we can put photo switches on there.
Photos.
There's a light when you go in the men's bathroom that's on in the hallway all the time, I think. At least it's on it after dark. So
Never done it.
is there a way we could light the women's up? So at least when you come in there, it's lit up. And then you can go to the
That's a lot
switch.
of
and turn
work.
it. Huh?
But if you do the photo cell switch, like he's saying, as soon as you go in there, the lights will come on.
I mean, sensor,
Is there like a
motion
time?
sensor, motion sensor.
Yeah, motion sensor. Yeah,
Yeah, they all have a built-in timer, so it only stays
Yeah.
on certain amount of time.
Okay, cool.
do the photo cell switching. Anything else for maintenance?
Not that I can tell. Just, I had talked to, I think it was Andy that I talked to, about the post.
Oh,
on the
yeah,
Pool.
yeah.
And he says, oh, okay, well. Yeah, this is a temporary thing. I'm going, okay, yeah, we will put the bracket in a different direction so that it's not gonna be something that people trip on when they're
Yeah.
inside the pool.
Okay.
And it's got a nasty screw head that comes out right at tool line.
I think the goal before it gets to be major pool season is we promised with the reserve funds last year that we were gonna put shades up and we never did. And we bought one because we wanted to test it out first and it never got put up. So,
That's a quickie, that's what I said.
well,
Yeah.
I mean, a quickie to put the one up to test it, but we promised them on.
Yeah, I remember.
Side, so.
I remember. Do we have a shade somewhere?
Yeah, we
Ready to
got
go?
one at the shop.
Okay,
Yeah, they just haven't put it up yet. Kind of got sidetracked. on
Okay.
stuff.
That was an issue for people?
I never go with pool because there's no shade anywhere. I don't like being in the sun for 4 hours, baby.
That doesn't, that overhang doesn't help you?
Nope. No, because the sun is at just the right angle here
Or
that
get you underneath?
it's a 45-degree angle in. Okay, so the shade on the pavilion, it'll shut off. And commercial side is west.
All right, moving forward here, I don't remember seeing any kind of violations I need to review, so. Unless anybody else has anything.
we do need to start doing rounds for pressure washing.
Yeah, they're gonna start this week. Oh, actually, yeah, there is, the guy, did we send a? Did we notify that guy with the car dolly that he could put it in storage lot? Did anybody?
Don't know.
I don't know either, I have to ask. I'll get with Z today and see if they can get a hold of him. All right,
What about the storage? Speaking of that, that's the 15th is a deadline for
yeah,
getting a
15,
contract. So maybe we should send out another email just to remind people,
yeah, we should,
you know,
okay,
15th when we're taking the whole box.
yeah. Yeah, but they should have all their. If they're here, have their contracts done, whatever, whatnot. All right. Moving forward. All right. I did the budget versus actuals report. And it is 100% completely wrong. It's actually disappointing. Not funny. Nothing was put in the buildium at all. So we got a credit card statement in the mail a month ago. And it was never even opened. And everything as of December 27th
Right, no transactions were put in the
Nothing was
building.
put in the building. So you got 1, 2, 3,
I had to put the
4,
ones
5,
in through
6,
the end of
7,
December
8,
for,
9,
to get the audit started.
10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 purchases,
Well, and that's not including all the ones
Not
until
in-
today.
including all the ones till today, yes. So I don't know what happened. I don't know what's going on. I know our office is in shambles, but it's kind of, how do I put this? Can't happen. Ever. I mean, this is one of my things that I want personally every month, so we can kind of stay on top of things where we're at all times. And this is something, if it's not done correctly, and someone comes in the office, wants one, or we send out a quarterly report, I mean, people's gonna be like, what the crap? You bought this, you bought that, why isn't it on it? You know, we discussed buying parts for the golf cart. Well, we're still at 0% on the golf cart. I mean, you know, it's same with gas. I know we bought gas. Nothing on here about gas, you know? So,
It's
yeah,
all supposed to be
it's
documented.
unacceptable. And I'm pretty upset about it. So this has to be rectified today, ASAP.
But we have to discuss centralizing stuff. One, you shouldn't be running the budget report. That should
Well,
be the girls.
I don't mind running the budget.
No, that
report
should be-
When I ask for it.
That should be the
and-
girls. So,
Yeah.
and two, we have too many people making purchases. And I know you want, I don't think you should wait until the new board members come on to make
Yeah,
this
it's
decision
just not
today,
gonna go.
because we can't go another month without discussing these issues, which are important.
Issues are gonna be rectified.
We really need to start making it to where the girls make any online purchases. If you want to make an online purchase, you can even fill the Amazon cart, but you do not push buy. You say, Emily or Z,
Well,
I have a cart of
Okay,
Amazon. Can you
Stop,
please-"
because way ahead of ourselves.
No, why are we getting ahead of ourselves? The
Because-
reason we have no transactions.
Because I got an
is-
agenda here and it's gonna come to sense after I go through it.
Yeah, okay,
So,
well, there's,
hold on.
conversation is,
Has to do with it.
Ask, but I texted you and I said, we're just gonna hold off, so we're just gonna hold off a second.
okay,
I mean, there's no point in sitting here arguing about something when I'm not even done with the agenda.
true.
Okay, so what do you have to say that has to do with this?
Let me finish my agenda, please.
Okay,
Alright, so, like I said, this will be rectified today, and so if anybody needs a budget first action report, it should be done. You can get it tomorrow. Moving forward, our credit cards now are through Capital One. I wanna move them through Chase Bank. Me and Robert already kind of discussed this. We didn't really go in deep detail or anything. All we said was we need to make a change and we're gonna make an appointment with our guy there at Chase Bank. With that being said, I have everything set up right now through Chase Bank. Everything that goes through the bank, I have to approve. It's a fraud protection service. So with that being said, that's gonna be the same way with the credit card. So I'm gonna actually see everything and I have to approve everything that is purchased. And that's gonna rectify a lot of the problems.
okay, here's the problem with that, Jake. There is a problem. So we made a payment to the accountant for the audit. It bounced because of the fraud protection, and now we have to pay
Because it
Yeah,
wasn't properly done right. It's actually a very good test and
An exercise.
well,
where
it
we're.
was well worth the $10 fee to test it.
And it works.
Worked,
This is
it worked
the-
great.
That's the
We
bread.
didn't figure out the sequence things had to be
There was
done.
one little mistake. And the bank did exactly what it was supposed to do. And like I said, it was worth the $10 to to know. So,
Okay.
You
I mean,
wanna explain us what we're gaining by doing this?
No, I know what you're gaining because we had major fraud on the Bank of America accounts in the tune of $13,000. Problem with the credit card is we have a lot of stuff that's on auto pay, like monthly bills from services we have that's on auto pay.
yeah, so
How do
now
you account for
it
that?
still has to be approved.
Still has to get checked off.
Yep. So the bank just holds the funds until it's checked off.
Okay. This sounds like it's a huge pile on your shoulders, at least to begin with. Until,
At the beginning, it is. But as you add stuff and equal and everything out, I get notifications through email,
Is it
soon as
just
something's
you?
done.
Because there's been times where you've been incognito in the hospital for a week at a time.
Vice
You-
president as a backup.
Okay,
okay,
it needs to be more than one person.
So-
and they'll have the, also with the bank then recognition that they can step in because you are
Yes.
incapacitated.
Yes,
Okay,
yep. Yep,
We didn't discuss with him what kind of security you can do on the credit card stuff. Cause we weren't doing the credit card at the time.
yeah,
Well, and the whole point of this is also to not have people with credit cards in their wallets, right? Like, I mean, except for Donovan, because he has to have one for
Yeah,
maintenance,
yeah,
but like.
yeah.
This is to get away from people having credit cards with their names on it and it
Yes.
hitting their personal. Their
That's
personal
why-
and
They're gonna have their names on it. You don't get.
Yeah, stuff like-
Chase said that they would waive that and it would
But
just be. a
it's just like we had with Bank of America. They
Yeah.
were corporate cards, but you issue them to people.
somebody had.
But it's not attached to
It's an
your
authorized
credit
user.
rating. It's strictly,
Yep,
but it's still cards per people.
Yeah.
And
That makes sense.
so you limit how they are. I mean, if you only want to have two cards when we do the new one, you do two cards. You do
Yeah.
one for the office and
Yeah.
one for,
yep.
Donovan.
well,
I mean, me personally,
Donovan doesn't make most of the purchases.
No.
Really, you could take Donovan's away. I'm the one that goes
Yeah,
to
but have
Home
they-
Depot and
Oh, yeah,
buys
they
Yeah.
don't need it for gas, right? Because.
I'm the one that goes to Home
Well,
Depot
gas
and
station,
Lowe's to
yeah.
buy stuff on a weekly basis.
yeah,
I have no problem if you want to take that away and somebody else does it, but I'll offer, if you have Donovan go to the Home Depot, that's like 2 hours at a pop
yeah,
out
And it's
of the
not-
work for.
You,
So I've always done it because it's more productive.
Yeah. well,
But I have no
Like,
problem
why-
giving it up.
That's not the issue. The
Yeah,
issue is that
me-
we've had
I mean,
a month and a half of purchases.
95% of my gas in my vehicle is for driving for Camp-A-Wyle stuff. Cause I don't really personally go very far, so every time I fill it up, it's all Camp-A-Wyle related.
yeah.
Well, the
Yep.
thing is,
So I
like,
can
Very appreciated.
And I can give it up so fast,
no,
yeah, no
it's,
problem.
that's not the issue. Like, I think it would be better to just have two credit cards, one at the office. Where if a board member, doesn't matter what board member, if a board member needs to go to Home Depot to make a purchase, it means they have to grab it from, from Emily or Z. Which means when you come back, you have to give the credit card and the receipt back, so it gets entered immediately into buildium. Because right now we still have issues where we have from 3 months ago where we don't have the receipt. We don't know why the purchase at Home Depot was made or Harbor Freight. And so it goes into miscellaneous maintenance.
Sure.
And it's like, there's no reason for that to be happening anymore. So if you have to check out the credit card to go to Home Depot, then you have to bring it back and give the receipt at the same time.
that also makes sense. Jake, how do you feel as far as
I
how
don't
many
want a
cards?
credit card. That's all.
You don't want to have a credit card yourself. You just want to be the one to check it off.
Yeah, I
Okay,
have one, but it stays on my desk.
Okay.
I don't want to carry it. I have no desire to carry it. I have used it and it did come in handy. When I purchased some paint.
Yeah, but the thing is, it's like, I don't have one and I just grab it from Emily and I go to the store and use hers and bring it back and.
Yeah.
So it's not like board members.
Store texts you, I'm obviously not Emily. I don't know. These days, I shouldn't even said that. These days, it's hard to tell. It can
be
an
careful.
Emily.
You can
Yep.
say,
They
how
don't-
dare you? I
Yeah.
identify as Emily.
They don't check.
We are.
No, they
With
don't
you.
check
No.
anymore.
Because they don't ever touch the car.
No,
The only
no,
one's
they
doing
don't.
Yeah,
it
you
is
just
you.
tap.
yeah,
Nobody's looking.
I mean,
so,
You
no,
know,
we
I-
could just, we
yeah,
could
when
just
we-
do one
as a
card. then.
caregiver, I use a lot.
I
of
wasn't
people
planning on
credit cards
when we
and
switched.
Anything, cause I had to do shopping for them, and
I
I
was
never
only planning on
questioned.
really getting two cards anyways, because
I mean, the Donovan
Really
one
no-
came because they used to have a Home Depot card and a Lowe's card
Yeah.
Yeah,
and we used to have open accounts at like the auto supply and Pasco Pipe and a bunch of places, but
Yeah.
we don't have any open accounts anymore. So basically it's all credit card. So some of the stuff that they used to do. So that's where the Donovan one came in.
I mean, if Donovan's not really making purchases anymore, then.
No, he
there's really
hasn't
No
made
need for.
purchases.
No, he does sometimes.
sometimes.
I mean, there's nothing stopping him from.
No, he
stopping
could still go in the
grabbing-
office, grab a card, and
That means then he has to give the receipt right away as well,
Well,
so.
the receipt
Except
thing
if
is
he-
annoying.
He's not gonna have access to the one in the office after hours, so.
Yeah, but
well,
he-
The board member.
He doesn't work past 2:30. He doesn't need to be there after hours.
Historically, we have had water leaks after hours and if we
Or the
needed to
weekends.
do so.
Yeah.
Granted, we haven't been doing a lot of that lately, but I don't know how you predict when we're gonna get.
Yeah, but I mean, there's nothing
Well,
stopping him
one
from
could
texting
stay
the
in
number and say, hey,
office.
letting the office off.
Or be checkout, and one could stay in my desk and Tom, and we'll just know exactly where it is.
Yeah.
I mean,
You know, that he's in, have access to the office.
he does. You don't have access to all this?
No, none of the maintenance staff have access to the
Oh,
office.
well,
Historically, they haven't had access. to
oh,
the
I didn't know.
office.
But I don't understand why maintenance wouldn't have
Yeah,
a key to be able to get in there for emergencies and then.
I mean, it turns out they actually have a key now.
Yeah.
We give them a key.
Right, but they don't have an
Just
alarm
know
code
alarm
or anything.
codes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they don't have an alarm code.
Well, we can do what mine is. Mine's a special number.
I have no problem with the head, like
Same,
our
just
head
going in
maintenance
and out.
person having
Yeah.
access to the
Special number.
office after hours.
We're going way off topic here. All right. But
So
Will you
to
please stay on the
summarize,
agenda?
we're going to get a new card from Chase.
yeah, we're gonna go ahead and schedule an appointment with them and see what.
Is this something that we need to vote on, that we're gonna be switching to Chase for the car? It's just.
No, it's
just
something needs to be done. It's long overdue
Oh.
because.
I'm just making sure.
Here,
Yeah.
because there were accounting reasons I wanted that to happen and it kept getting cut off.
It's definitely long overdue.
Okay,
Cool.
It's not, you don't need to vote on it because basically the
Yeah,
cards we're using right now are mine. So all I gotta do
Yeah,
is cancel
that's what
cancel
it
them
is.
and
Yeah.
we don't have credit cards.
Because
Okay.
Capital One is in his name, and so if he's ever not on the board, the whole thing gets canceled. So we have to have it in a way that it's the business owning the cards, not
Right.
individuals.
I am financially responsible.
Yeah.
for-
yeah, I don't like
Thank
that.
Okay,
It's a-
can we please discuss central purchasing of online purchases?
Well, like I said, when we get the credit cards changed, but yeah, I mean.
Well, no, it needs to happen now, because the thing is, because there's like 3 different people making Amazon purchases. And Robert makes purchases other than Amazon, like he'll buy stuff from doggypoobag.com or whatever. Like, we really need to stop having board members making purchases online and just, you either email the link to Emily or Z, or you can fill the Amazon cart and then just let Emily and Z push the button so they can print off the receipt right away and put the thing into buildium. And that way we won't get to this point where we have a month and a half with no credit card transactions in buildium. Like, that takes care of that problem right away.
Let's go back to the
There was a
purchase-
reason.
Purchase request
Yeah.
form.
Well, I don't see why we need to have a purchase request form, but like, it just needs to be in an email to Emily and Z.
No. I want a purchase request form.
Okay, you can do that.
Yep.
I have no stake.
then
You
that
wanna fill
actually
out
tells
the
us,
time you wanna make a purchase,
Yep.
go right ahead.
I do.
You could make it an online digital one, so you don't have.
Hey,
to
I do it with maintenance. Every time they have a job to do, they have a task, so we can do the same thing.
Well, have Emily make a digital one where you just have a link and you can fill it out digitally.
Digital one.
makes sense. It starts the paper trail.
This purchasing request somewhere.
Well, we can type in whatever we want.
Yeah, just make a new one. The old one was ugly. Make a new one
Yeah.
I mean.
with our new
the-
pretty letter.
Under the
logo.
digit signer thing, is that good under that?
Yeah,
Yes.
just sign
Sure does.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
So then we don't have paper, it's just. on-
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's-
Yep.
Yep.
Cause remember, we don't need physical paper anymore. Like, that way, like they could upload the receipt and the DigiSigner request, you know, the purchase form request right in there with the purchase. So,
Alright.
Okay, so to
That's still
finalize
needs
it,
to
we'll have a
rectify this.
purchase form that will be online, available for people who are qualified to go ahead and request
Yep.
things. And then that starts the paper trail.
Yep.
That you would see, or Z or Emily would see.
Yep.
And then from there, it would then be put on to the Amazon bill or whatever to be delivered and such. But before that can happen, you still have to go ahead and check off that
Yep.
I approve this purchase.
Yeah, it's going through Chase.
but the key is that Emily and Z are the ones actually making the purchase. So
Right.
that way they can have the receipt and put everything in buildium as
Right.
soon as it's done.
And right now, we're juggling
Yes,
too
like,
many people trying to do too many different
Well,
things. and
that
not
doesn't,
keeping track
that
of
still
it.
doesn't excuse this.
No, it doesn't.
Because that bill should have been opened. It was a month ago.
Okay, so
And
was it
there's
something
still
lost?
online access to
Was-
this.
Okay, so when the
So-
bill came and nobody saw it, did
I
it
mean,
fall
this-
underneath the
this was
desk?
Right off
Like that?
Capital One website.
Yeah.
Before I even opened it up.
Right. So what I'm saying is that did this envelope somehow get misplaced somewhere in the room?
They just downloaded offline, so you don't need to.
Yeah.
I don't even open, well, no, it does get open
But
because
yeah,
it gets put into, we have a paper,
Yeah.
we do have paper file for the bank accounts, the
Right,
statements and.
But I'm
the-
saying though, that
This
this
is
was
from
not.
December,
open, he said.
this is from December 27, 2025 to January 26, 2026.
Okay, so
31 days.
it came out the end of January.
Yep. There's all the purchases.
Right, and that
December
document
29th,
that was in an
13th,
envelope
December
was somewhere
27th.
lost in the office. And you
No.
found it recently?
It was sitting right on the desk.
Okay.
Yep.
Who is supposed to open the mail?
The
Is it
girls
over
on the
there?
day it gets there.
Okay, so if it's addressed to you, then you open it and nobody else touches it.
No girls open
The
mine.
girls open all the.
Oh,
mail.
okay. So somehow somebody didn't open the mail or
Yeah.
put it off
Well,
to the
even,
side to open
even that
it.
it wasn't open, I mean, still, still should have never happened.
No, it shouldn't.
I mean, the information's there. I mean, it should have been put in. It's just no excuse for it, really. So
Well,
But
we're about placing.
we're gonna
the
keep
dates.
moving
We
on.
just need to make sure that the girls are
This
girls
Monday.
are checking the accounts every day, putting in entries every day.
Yeah.
Like I have to have, there's some transactions on the checking account that haven't been done yet from January. So, I will send an email to both of them because I don't have time to come in on Wednesday. My calendar is full all day Wednesday, but I will send them an email of what they need to, like, they need to start doing some specific things with the bank account too. Especially the operating account, because we do 200 transactions a month in that account.
So I don't wanna pile on the whole thing, but when he started doing the report last week, we found that we hadn't put the budget in, so we scrambled last week, so we're gonna put,
The buildium budget is useless. It's literally useless. What you use to pull the budget report is you use the income statement. You do the cash report with the income statement for the dates that you want. The budget function in buildium is absolutely useless. I don't touch it.
that's obviously, there was nothing in there, so when you went to do the budget versus.
Yeah, you don't use the budget for the budget report. You use the income statement in buildium. And I sent that to the girls yesterday, so you need to give them Wednesday for them to learn how to pull the income statement and then do the budget report from there. Because it should be the girls giving you the budget report within the first week of the month for whatever the next meeting is. And then I'm also gonna give them, I'm gonna have them make a copy of last year's annual report that I created for Camp-A-Wyle, and I'm gonna have them start, basically putting in 2025's information. And then they can email it to the board, to edit like the text part where we say what we accomplished, like the upgrades we did with the reserves accounts, emergencies we dealt with, whatever. So we can get the draft annual report out next couple of weeks. And that's when we send the complete 2025 budget sheet
Document.
document to the membership. But I would like for them to prepare that first, and then the board basically finalizes it.
All right, we got architectural request. These originally were supposed to be a no-no. This,
I mean, I'll offer, we've historically not
Yeah.
approved those, so.
What is it we're talking?
okay, this is supposed to be pergola on cement driveway, may be used as carport occasionally.
That's
Will not be,
Carport?
Okay, it's a metal,
Carport.
the metal.
okay, so they're gonna have it anchored in the concrete on the cement driveway,
Usually it's glass
or,
it's a.
I don't know why we wouldn't approve it. People have, temporary.
I
ones
mean,
that have
honestly,
in place.
Well, the
You-
problem
your-
is,
Your renters have one.
it's better than some of these that have, like,
previous board made your neighbor rip theirs out.
Yeah, I know, and I have it. Sold it to the people who own my house. Why wouldn't we let somebody have that? There's so many people have one of those, it's not even funny.
well,
There's one on Gray Fox.
this is my thing. Okay, if it's actually anchored into the concrete, that's good. As long as they don't have to get new concrete. If they gotta get new concrete, then they're gonna have to get a permit. I haven't looked at their property yet. But there is homes in here, and there's one of them right up front that has those big brown shade sail things on their carport that this actually looks way better than that.
No, we have one in the house. We have somebody on Gray Fox that has one of those. Les. Yeah, Les has one.
Is that allowed to hang those the way they're hung?
But I'm pretty sure the one he has was
They
permitted
just taken them down during.
with
hurricanes.
engineering drawings for wind load. It's not to do it
Oh,
yourself.
no, this is more or less, yeah, this is not like Les's, this is totally different. This is, yeah. Yeah, this is way different from what Les has.
Right. I mean, I'm just saying, like, as long as they're doing it,
Oh, that's cloth on it.
oh, this is cloth.
Yeah, that's the issue. But like I said, people have the same thing. I mean, we're planning on putting,
Does your renter still have one at their place, the camper on Bobcat? They put up a cloth,
They had a
Thing
cover,
that they-
they had a cover
yeah.
for his, yeah, there's
yeah,
his,
and I can guarantee
Yeah.
you that's not tied down, but other than probably some.
I mean,
stakes
I
running
have
around.
one on my back deck that's anchored into my deck. But it's not like that, it's different, but
I mean, would it actually be better to be cloth? Cause then if a hurricane does tear it, if it was a metal one,
it just ripped
it
it
would
off.
cut, it would just rip the cloth, whereas a metal one might actually cause neighbor damage, so.
Well,
I mean, if it's anchored into the
I
concrete.
mean, I honestly don't really care if they have it or not, so I'm gonna leave it up to you guys, and
I
if you
mean, there's
guys want
nothing
it,
there's nothing in our rules that prohibit it,
I
right?
don't know.
you guys could sign it.
Who,
who's asking?
Who's
to
asking?
have it?
Well, then they'll
It
get
says on there.
violations for having it on
Oh,
full spectrum.
sure.
Take the first page off.
Yeah,
They, the cloth things end up degrading and they'll end up flapping and then they'll just get a violation for an unkempt structure and they have to replace the cloth, so.
no, that's the thing, that's what my main concern was, but, cause mine on my back porch, I mean, it
Well,
lasted
it's just
2
a
years.
person that has a tendency to not care about violations.
I don't know.
Yeah,
Yes. That's the one we have a problem with the yard, don't we?
Do you recognize the
No.
name?
yeah,
there's
I don't-
hardly ever a time when
Go
we don't
back.
have a problem with them. people.
That's the only concern, really, with those, cloth.
I mean, I would just say with the history of this person having violations, I mean, we would have to just strongly say, if we let you do this, as soon as that cloth degrades, you will get violations, you will get fines, like you have to keep up on the cloth, or we will make you take it down. I don't know. Something like
I mean,
that.
I took mine down and I put a metal roof on mine.
I mean, or we could say, we'll let you do it if you have a metal roof.
She said that she's gonna use it as a temporary parking area. What
Yeah.
that mean But what that
Occasionally-
means is that.
The
I'm gonna have a
pergola
car
on
talk.
cement driveway may be used as a carport occasionally. You know, she might as well just say, I'm gonna use it as a carport.
Yeah, she's there, she's
I
mean,
trying
you shouldn't-
to slide
You
it
shouldn't
through.
say occasionally. I mean, just tell the truth. I mean,
Yeah.
that's all I ask for.
I would circle and put it
but-
back saying, what's your definition of occasionally?
Yeah. Well, I know what her definition occasionally is because their vehicles go back and forth. I mean, she's here so many days a week and then she goes there for maybe a day and then, or two, and then, so that's what her occasionally means. I know it.
So, throughout the catch is 2 months ago, we turned down the guy on Cougar. Because it was a canvas thing.
But he needed a permit because he didn't have it on his concrete structure. That was the reasoning.
Well, no, I wouldn't let anybody have anything not on a concrete structure.
Yeah.
Because that means the
That
wind,
was
it
the
doesn't
big
matter
thing.
how good you anchor it, the wind's gonna
It
take it.
wasn't. Yeah.
And before anybody can use it, we
Think
should
it
have
needs to
us
be on
going back
concrete
in and
to
checking
take
it.
down, But, okay, that's fine.
Yeah. Well, that's the
I'm-
reason why I told him.
Wasn't your neighbor, didn't he have his secured behind his concrete?
No, he
but-
got it tore down because he didn't get a permit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And now it's mine.
And it wasn't on concrete.
No, his wasn't on concrete.
Oh, I thought he had a concrete.
No.
Okay.
No,
So
No, I'm pretty sure you can get a permit without kind.
this is where we then
don't
have to
know.
make sure that we follow through on whatever we decide on this. It sounds like, because if this person is one that has caused problems in the past, we need to stay on top of this person, making sure that the rule has been followed for the concrete and stuff like that. The rule has been followed for the canvas topping, and we have to stay on top of this.
Yeah.
So it's making more work for us to keep her online.
no,
Or in line.
because they do the
Yeah.
rounds.
Well,
But the thing is, it's like they already have issues with their property anyway, so it's just one more thing they gotta look at. But we don't have to worry about that for 2 to 3 years.
okay, so let's get back to this thing. It says that they want to go ahead and put this document, this structure up. The
Mhm.
structure is such that if they're following all the rules, and if they are following to the letter what it says that they have to do for it to be okayed, then we have to say, okay. But at the same time, we have to say, there's a caveat to this. You have had in the past. I think we should let them know. We're on your ass about it.
Yeah.
Now, when you say permit, you're talking permission from us or permit?
No, permit from Hernando County.
Do you need a permit from that?
For this, I don't know.
I don't think so.
If it's not a permanent structure,
Oh,
county's
it's
not
gotta
gonna.
be permanent.
I mean, if you anchor it into the concrete, doesn't that make it permit?
Permanent is a
If it's
a
something
movable
permanent,
word.
I have to leave in 10 minutes. Can I bring up 2 things that I need to bring up before I leave? Did you guys finalize the changing of the insurance policy so we can have it
Yep.
come due? Okay, so that's done.
Yeah.
We
Yep.
paid
Yep.
the extra fee.
Yeah,
Okay.
we did.
And then, so the audit starts as of today, which means Z and whoever is from the ops online, we cannot touch anything prior to January 1st this year. Cannot correct any mistaken entries, anything. So just don't touch anything from last year in terms of the
Okay.
bookkeeping.
That's what she said.
Yeah, and if we do, we could get in trouble. So the auditor at this point, they'll just start, it's gonna take them, I don't think they finished until what, April or May of last year. It takes them a long time. What they'll do is they'll just email us if they need supporting documents or they have questions. Jake and I have discussed this. Even though I'm not gonna be on the board past the end of this month, I have to be the main contact on the audit because I'm the one that has the most knowledge of all the finances last year. So, we'll just have him CC me on my, business email so I can, direct him where, or the girls where there might be supporting documents or whatever question he has. And then the other thing, we don't have to make a decision today, but I do want to bring up the need that after I am gone, we need to have a bookkeeper who does QA/QC on the girls, so the girls are gonna be doing, I mean, they are doing the bookkeeping. They're doing the credit card entries, they're doing the banking entries.
They're not doing,
But we need to have somebody qualified and trained who basically just does a monthly QA, QC and reconciles everything. And then also assists with finalizing end of the year stuff, entries, so it can be turned over to the auditor for the audit and to do the tax return every year. And because I've basically been doing that for the past 2 years for free. We were supposedly paying an accountant $10,000 a year to do that, and it turns out they weren't, and they were doing everything wrong because they didn't bother to get to know Camp-A-Wyle at all. So they had no clue how the business ran, and they were doing stuff wrong. So I just wanted to bring up the need for it, and that, you know, obviously no decisions have to be made until I'm not on the board, because I'm basically doing it until the end of February. And then I won't have access anymore, basically, to do it. So. Any other comments or like disagreements about that? And I wanted to put it as a line item in the budget, but it got taken out, so it's basically would be taken up by contingency fund. So.
All right. Well,
And we do need to email all the candidates, even though like we don't know who's gonna be the new board members. But basically I blocked off my schedule Wednesday, March 4th. We need to do this on a day where the office is closed, where we do the board transition from the old people to the new and transferring the emails and all that stuff. I've already started a procedure, but I'm going to be there personally to train both girls on how to do it. And then mine will be the last one that gets transferred, and basically Emily and Z will do mine to practice that they know what they're doing for board transitions. So if you could email all the candidates just to say, hey, is anybody not available on March 4th? Because then I would have to block off my schedule on another day to do it.
Talking about the Microsoft account.
Microsoft, Buildium, giving them the training links, all that stuff. I want to make sure I started a draft procedure for board transition, and basically that day will help us solidify the procedure. So if you could email the candidates and just say, does anybody not have March 4th available to do that?
You have a certain time of day that you need to do this, because I do know that one of the candidates are cutting in March, their day and a half at work. That would be Kathy Bullock.
Okay,
So
so
if
she
you
would
do-
just have to be done on another day, or?
Well, what I'm saying is, like, if she works till noon, can you do it later in the afternoon?
Oh, yeah,
So,
yeah, I have
yeah.
until like 3 o'clock.
Yeah,
she
and
works
she
till
will
noon.
be cutting her if, if she's to get elected.
Okay,
So,
yeah, that's fine.
okay.
all right, back on schedule, please. So we can approve or disapprove this, or,
is that the only thing that we have to approve as far as architectural?
yeah,
Okay,
I say approve with caveats, as long
Yeah.
as the owner knows all the conditions and they get the required county permissions if they're required. I don't care.
I'm not sure. I think
three signatures, okay.
we only need 3.
That's 2. I'm curious.
all right. First quarter treasury report, you're gonna have to go to the office. And get everything set up. So we can have that in, annual meeting.
Yeah, okay, so, after 12 o'clock today, 2 o'clock today, I'm free to come into the office and do as much as we need.
All right, and I probably wanna do it maybe Wednesday, while both girls are there. If possible.
I'll cut out some time for it, because I have company coming in from 3 different directions.
Oh, good. Yeah, it shouldn't take long.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just get you set up for it, so you can
Cool.
discuss it on the 28th. All right, shuffleboard repairs quotes. Okay, I got 5 of
Whoa,
them.
It's time, let's not go with the cheapest, cause we saw how that turned out.
Well,
the name gave it
Yeah.
away. Fly By Night was the name of the company.
I talked to all these people personally. There was one issue on court number 1, how it dips down. Every single one of them said it's not professional wise idea for anybody to put any kind of thin set leveler on it. Because all it's gonna do is mess the whole court up. He said the only way to fix it,
Through the whole thing.
do the whole thing.
Right.
So that's not in the budget. I talked to people who play shuffleboard, they're okay with it, so they said they can still play with it. So that's about as good as it's gonna get. Same with the cracks. If they're like an inch wide, they can put some concrete filler in it, but they still don't recommend that because eventually it's gonna come out. So it's best just
Water
to
expansion.
do, what's it called?
Is this on the reserve set schedule, or are we doing this as an extra?
No, social committees donating a third of it.
Bingo is a third.
Bingo's a
and we have a
third, and
third.
then
Okay, so.
our
this is
third
not
is,
free.
our third, yeah.
Well, I mean,
Well,
I know
no,
we
it's a
did-
reserve,
is
Not
it
part
on
of the reserve. It's a part of the reserve.
not this year, no.
Okay, well, that's what I'm saying. If you're doing it this year and it's operating, just do the best that can be done. And then
Yeah.
when it comes up on the reserve, then you get the whole Port 1 redone.
Everybody's about a year, 1 year warranty. There's only one company with a 2-year warranty. So I think I'm gonna go with the 2-year.
And this still is within our budget mark.
Need to redo the research study
Yeah,
to incorporate,
the 2-year.
no, I'm talking about to redo. We don't have, there's not money in there
To
to,
do, to redo the whole
To
court. It's just
redo it.
resurface.
so.
Oh,
so
yeah,
it's-
yeah,
it
it's,
has to be-
2030.
So
is
I
what's
would
next, so-
get some quotes on
Yeah.
how much it would cost to redo them and
Oh,
then
yeah.
change the
Yeah,
reserve schedule.
we'll do that, because we're gonna have to redo the reserve study again.
Well, really, it needs to be on the schedule every 2 years to just redo it.
Everything changes so much.
You schedule every bloody year. Yeah. Things are changing too fast.
Well, and he doesn't charge a lot to edit it, so.
No, he's.
And if it's just one little edit, he might even do it for a couple $100.
Yeah, he don't. So I'm gonna get with the shuffleboard guys and
As a matter of fact, you guys.
Do we,
can
do we
note
want to,
in
do
your
we need to vote on this?
no.
Okay,
Well, no. I mean, if it's a significant operating purchase, we should
Well,
at least agree that we agree on the expenditures.
that's what I'm
I
saying.
think you gotta agree on which quote.
it's gonna be probably, I guarantee you, I pretty much know which one they're gonna pick, and it's gonna be about $1,000 for us.
For us, okay, well, I mean, we just need to know
Yeah.
that that comes out of the miscellaneous maintenance or potentially contingency if we
Yeah.
expend our full maintenance budget this year.
So
Are they all bad or just that one that's tore up?
they're all bad. They all need resurface, but
Yeah.
the number 1 is the only one that kind of dips a little bit.
Has a divot.
Yeah. But other than that, they say they don't go to the right or left or nothing or anything like that, so.
You guys do need to try to remember for next year's, when you start preparing next year's budget, you need to have reserve study edit as a line item. And tell him to give you a price on how much it would cost for editing the reserve study again, which would only
I've
mean
already
editing a
talked to him
couple.
about that.
Yeah,
So,
but I mean, it needs to be on, it really needs to be on the budget every year, even if the amount is 0, because this is an off year and we're not gonna edit. So it needs to stay on the budget as a line item, even if it's 0. Until it comes up as
Until
a,
it comes up as.
yes.
We're supposed to be doing it every 3 years or whatever.
All right,
Otherwise it gets
there's some
disappeared.
washouts that we're gonna be testing out.
Alright, I gotta get going.
There's one on grizzly bear and there's one on bobcat. We already got the rock or had it for, I don't know how many months now. Robert looked up this, I can't remember what it's called. To hold the, what was it called?
It's a kind of a mesh that you put this rock into, and it holds it so it doesn't move
Yeah,
around. They use it for driveways and stuff,
Geo something.
and we're making about,
Until the mesh rot. That's.
well, if it's
We have,
underground.
I didn't say we have two, but
Thunder, yeah.
huge boulders that are all put in big iron fence-like things, grids.
And what we're proposing is, this is a test on
Yeah,
how doing with this washout is. Because, you know, that Huntingware blew up, you know, there's all kinds of things, so this is, we're just proposing it as, we're gonna try something out. See how it works. This is one of the places down here on, that when it rained, it literally funneled down there, so.
Oh, I
Oh,
can
but-
place.
yeah. So we're gonna look into that.
No, just like you said, we already got some of the crushed
Yeah,
rock. and
Yeah,
stuff,
we
so we're
already
just
got
gonna
all the stuff.
try and use what we have to see what we can do.
Sure.
Yep.
And are the folks that are most impacted by this washout, are they aware of what we're gonna be doing?
Yeah, he came, the
Yeah.
guy came in and he was wanting, he was asking about, he was gonna do something. And then, so the idea came up that, well, since he's gonna be doing something there anyway, why don't we participate in it? And funnel it direction that will tell us something. I mean, if it doesn't work, then we know the concept doesn't work.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. So. All right, there's one more note Emily had. Election meeting notes from the board. We did a 16-day notice. Our next notice will be Friday, February 13th. It'll have to be emailed out. That'll be a 14-day notice.
So Friday, February 13th,
Yep.
that's this Friday.
Yep. That'll be well, it'll be 15 days, but it'll be a 14-day notice for the election meeting. So we'll have to get that emailed out.
And we're gonna mail a bunch of them too.
Yeah. One thing I'm not gonna discuss because I already know. The reserve study has to be on the budget, which we ran into that this year or last year. Yeah, we got spanked for that one. All right. Last but not least. Girls were suggested changing the meetings to Wednesday when the office is closed so they can be in participation.
Cool.
Anybody object to that?
And this is gonna start this Wednesday or next Wednesday, or
Let's see.
I think the person that probably would be affected, she says Wednesdays are tough for her, so.
Would be
There'll only be maybe one more meeting before,
the 25th
so it'd be.
at 10 a.m.
That'd be the last meeting for the,
Feb 25. Last meeting
before the election.
before election.
before election, yeah.
Yep.
That's a Wednesday,
Yep,
and at 10
10 a.m.
AM here,
Yes,
okay? So with office staff.
yes,
And they wouldn't come here.
Yep.
Just,
Now, would they be able to do any work on their computer while they're here? If we ask a question, that they can go ahead and open up their machines here and still
we
do the
got,
thing?
we got that.
yeah, we
But
got.
no, I'm just saying that if they're plugged in internet, or is it just wireless? That they can do what, no,
They got
we are
the-
doing wireless, yes, right now. But what
Yeah.
I'm saying is the machines that they use, wireless or cabled in.
Well, nothing's
Their actual
locally on their
computer.
machine.
Yeah, they're on.
Everything,
Yeah,
everything we do is.
yeah.
up
We have
on the-
access to everything right here. I have access to everything on my tablet. He's got access to everything. So yeah, she would be able to
Okay.
have access on.
Just verifying.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah, they would have access. So, Alright. Anybody else got anything to add? Back?
Um,
Talk about, discuss
I just wanted to let
issues.
the board know that during the week, this week, I'm gonna be having company coming in from Arizona, from Washington State. And somewhere unknown, the unknown person is not gonna need a vehicle, but I'm gonna have possibly 3 vehicles at my house during the day only. And one of the vehicles will be taking people back to a Verbo, and another vehicle will be taking people back to the hotel in the evening.
It's fine.
So
Big
it's
deal,
just
man.
during the day.
Sounds good.
House with 3 vehicles, that's all.
So, alright,
But I wanted to say, you guys know about it.
yep. Approved.
Thank you.
But that-
It's temporary, totally temporary, and it's not being connected to the ground.
Nope, that's what I said.
Only so many cans you know.
There is concrete underneath the vehicles.
Alright, hey, you guys.
Oh. All right, and it's just M in the Z is in the office.